hear me? Damn, it's taking pictures. Anyway, I wanted to make this video because it was something I was reflecting on. And this gonna sound real out there, real radical. But I got some heavy Piscean, Neptunian, 12th house influence on my natal chart. And I'm into astrology for people who wonder what I'm talking about. Anyway, so my imagination is pretty wild sometimes. But I was thinking about this. So you know how they say, so energy cannot be created or destroyed, right? It can't be created or destroyed. And so that means, and it can only transmute into some other form, but it can't be created or destroyed, only transmuted into something else. So then I was thinking about our soul. On the soul level, our soul, our pure essence, our heart and soul, that's energy. In my mind, I consider our soul energy. So like my parents just passed away, people who've departed already, that their physical vessel's gone, but their core soul, that soul energy, that essence of who they were spiritually, that energy, it doesn't die. It can't be created or destroyed. It can only transmute into something else. So then I was thinking, okay, so in that case, that means that there's a potential that truthfully we have lived our soul, our core inner essence, our soul energy has lived and incarnated down here on earth in other bodies, because that energy, the energy of our soul, our spirit, that energy source, it can't be created or destroyed. It only can transmute. So that means it's a possibility that reincarnation and past lives are real, because the core, that means your soul, your core essence, the core essence of who you are, your heart, your soul energy, that energy, it can't be destroyed. So that means it's a possibility that we have lived multiple lives. Like I know I've heard the term, oh, you seem like you've been here before. I used to hear that a lot when I was a kid. You seem like you've been here before. You must have an old soul. Just because of some of my personal preferences, music I like, different things I talk about, how I act sometimes, whatever. But I was just thinking about that. So energy can't be created or destroyed. It can only be transmuted. So that means past lives are potentially a thing that's a truthful thing. Past lives, reincarnation. And I mean, I believe it. I feel like I've been here before. I don't know what time period, but I believe it. I believe in soulmates and all that stuff. But long story short, and soul contracts, all that. But long story short, I was bringing that up because then I was thinking about this. So when it comes to like the LGBTQ community and people who subscribe to being like non-binary and whatever those other terms are, I was thinking, so if your soul energy essence, if that energy can't be created or destroyed, it can only be transmuted. So then maybe people currently living right now who are a part of the LGBT community or potentially transgendered or non-binary labeling, maybe part of the reason that they subscribe to that right now in their physical vessel that they're living in right now today is because their soul essence, the energy of their soul essence, their most recent incarnation before this current one that they're living, possibly they were the opposite gender. And according to the things that I've been researching, okay, so the soul, your soul, on a soul level, the energy and essence of your soul, it does not know gender. It's just an androgynous, it's an androgynous thing. So it don't relate to the vessel and you being in a woman body or a man body. The soul is androgynous. It's feminine and masculine energy, both. So our soul inner essence is both feminine and masculine energy. The soul doesn't identify with you being a male or a female. It's androgynous, right? So then potentially people who are incarnated, who may be in a female body, but are lesbians. This is hypothetical, but my mind likes to go there. So potentially a female that's living right now. So if I was a female, but I was a lesbian, right? There's a potential that on a soul core, on a soul level, my previous lifetime, the most recent life that I lived down here on earth, that I incarnated into a body, possibly I was a man. And so now, fast forward right now today, I'm in a female vessel, female body, but I'm a lesbian because on a heart and soul level, my soul energy, that essence of me, my most recent past life was of a man, and potentially I have past life memories. So my attraction to a female is being carried forward into this lifetime because the one just prior, my most recent incarnation down here on earth, I was a man and I was attracted to women. And potentially, what if your soul energy essence have memory? You know, they have those stories of those children. I watch TV shows about it. Children who remember their past lives. Well, potentially my past life, hypothetically, was my most recent ones. I was a man. And so in that case, I would be attracted to women. And so in this life right here, if I was a person who was in a female body like I am right now, but I was attracted to women, so making me a lesbian, that could potentially be the reason for it. Because on a soul level, my soul is remembering my past life when I was actually in a man body attracted to women. And so I'm a lesbian today. But otherwise, more importantly, what I'm trying to say is that energy can't be created or destroyed. It can only be transmuted. And so we all more than likely have lived multiple lifetimes down here on earth and was incarnated in both male and female bodies. But on a core soul level, the soul does not understand a physical vessel as a female or a male. The soul energy, spirit, that energy, as it's transmuted into, as it's dropping down and incarnating into a physical vessel, it identifies as both male and female. It's androgynous. It's not a sign like that. Our soul energy, our essence, who we are at the core. Okay, so, and so that's just something I was just thinking about. Anyway, I just wanted to record my thoughts on this because it had been in my mind the last few days, actually the last few weeks, and I just hadn't gotten around to it. But that's just something to think about. And it's just interesting. It's interesting to me. I don't know. It's interesting. So, okay, bye.